Hi guys, for today's video I have a review and demo on the Too Faced and NikkieTutorials Power of Makeup little palette and bundle. And this palette does retail for $56, but I think that is such a good deal. I believe it's about a $208 value of all the stuff you are getting in the kit, which that is seriously so good. I think for all of the products you're getting, I don't think $56 is bad at all. This is absolutely gorgeous and I'm so excited that I finally have my hands on it. I was contemplating whether to get it and to order it online or not, and I wasn't really sure. I saw it was out of stock on Ulta.com. It's out of stock on Sephora.com. I believe there's some still available on TooFaced.com, but I finally just went to my own Ulta yesterday and they had a giant display in store with a bunch of palettes. If you have a chance to go to your Ulta and check it out, the display is so stunning. Nikkie looks so stunning in the pictures as always. So anyway, I just want to talk to you guys a little about this palette, let you guys know my thoughts on it, if it's worth it and things like that, what it comes with, the price, etc. So this is what it looks like. It comes with a box like this, which I think is so stunning because I am such a sucker for anything black, pink, and gold. Especially give me those three things combined. It is like amazing, especially with the cheetah print. So again, this is what the box looks like. It's black, pink, and has that foiled gold cheetah print. It says Too Faced, The Power of Makeup by NikkieTutorials. And I just think that the palette is just so Nikkie. Like Too Faced always has amazing, beautiful packaging, but just everything that this palette has to offer, you can definitely tell Nikkie put her all into it and her own special touch into it. So the back just has some information on all of the products, the ingredients, and what comes in this set, which I will be going over with you guys. So I'm just going to open up the box and show you guys how it is laid out. So inside the box you have the palette, and then in here there is like this little cute, it's like a stylish Ziploc bag, basically. Again, it has that same pattern. It says Too Faced, The Power of Makeup by NikkieTutorials. So when you open it up, again, it's just kind of like a Ziploc opening. It comes with a bunch of goodies. And I did try to wear as much as stuff possible from this palette and this bundle all over my face today. So I will let you guys know as I talk about the product if I'm wearing that. So the first thing that it comes with is just this little glamour guide, which I think is so cute. It just has basically a bunch of pictures of Nikkie and looks she created and step-by-step on how to do them. So you get like a glittery one, a goth one, and more of like a daytime glam kind of look, which I think is so awesome. And these are really, really nice to include in palettes, especially for a beginner, which I love. And I always hang on to these things, especially this one is so adorable. It comes with a little Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which you guys know is my favorite eyeshadow primer of all time. I love this stuff so much. I will definitely be saving this. These actual little deluxe size samples last me a really long time. So I'm definitely going to be saving this and putting this to use in the future. In the bundle, you also get a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is a deluxe size sample, but I love this because it is a purple color, a purple formula. I will be doing close-ups of all the products so you guys can see closer how they swatch, colors, things like that. I do have this on my lower lashes right now to kind of go with my smoky purple lower lash line. And in the demo, I will explain more about my feelings on this mascara, but I think it's just so cute to include some like cult favorites and then give it a nice twist in bundles like this. You also get Too Faced limited edition sketch markers. I believe this is just in black. Yeah, this is just in black. Again, these are so cute. They literally look like little markers and they have hearts on them. I used this to create my wing today. I'm pretty impressed so far. I'm still gonna have to play around with it, but again, this is a full-size eyeliner. It's not like a sample size like the other two products. This is a full-size eyeliner. It's super black, it's super easy to work with, and I really have been enjoying this so far. It's just like a liquid felt tip liner. It does have that felt tip, which you guys know I absolutely love and adore and appreciate so much. And I also love that this is full size. I think that was a good decision to throw in something else full size in the little bundle instead of making everything like sample sizes. Lastly, in that little bag in the bundle, you get this little Too Faced glitter. It's called Glitterly because she does have kind of like that accent. It was hard for her to say glittery, so she would always say Glitterly. So I just think that's so cute. It's just like, again, another special touch. This is like a beautiful, it's like a white, silver, teal pigment, if that makes any sense. Again, I will do a close-up, but this looks beautiful, super finely milled. It is so stunning and I can't wait to put this on my eyes. And now moving on to the actual beautiful palette, which is probably why most of you guys are here. This is what the palette looks like. It's pretty much identical to the box. It has that same black, pink, and gold packaging. And on the back, it just has some writing, some facts about it from Too Faced, and a little quote from Nikkie, so I'm going to read that to you. We've teamed up with the global beauty megastar NikkieTutorials to create this limited edition collection to celebrate the transformative power of makeup. Nikkie is the ultimate Too Faced girl who is makeup obsessed and believes in its ability to inspire confidence and change the world just like us. And you guys know I totally feel the same way about makeup. If you guys watched my Power of Makeup video, if you guys read my YouTube about little tab, I totally believe makeup is just so much more than a mask, and I totally support that Power of Makeup movement. Nikkie's quote says, "When life gives you lemons, punch it in the face and ask for glitter," which I think that is so funny. I think that is so Nikkie again. But now moving on to the inside of the palette, this is what it looks like. Again, it just says Too Faced, The Power of Makeup by NikkieTutorials. And then here it just says, "Show us your looks, hashtag Nikkie for Too Faced." So if you do create looks with this palette, you can totally hashtag that and they might see it, so that's cool. So this is what the palette looks like. It comes with 9 beautiful eyeshadows, 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight, which I think is an amazing palette and such an amazing deal. The eyeshadows are stunning. They're so pigmented. I will be doing individual swatches in a separate clip on my arm so you guys can see everything. Too Faced have some of my favorite shadows, but I wouldn't expect anything less than amazing out of NikkieTutorials and Too Faced combined. So now I'm gonna go row by row and just tell you guys like the shade names, the colors, and swatch them on my arms in like a little clip you guys will see. So the first shade that we have up here is the shade Ivy, and I believe NikkieTutorials named this after her dog. It's just a beautiful, like that perfect white shade for your brow bone, for your inner corner, all over your lid. Just a really brightening white shade. Next we have the shade Sugar Coated, which is kind of just like a light frosty pink shade with a really nice sheen. Again, I think this would be a beautiful cheekbone highlight and all over the lid. I love that pink shade. Next is Frosted Yum, which is pretty much just like that perfect silver shade. I love this so much. It's super intense. Some silvers I feel pull a little too gray or they're a little too dull. This silver is super bright and bam and really pops off the eyes and is super pigmented. In the next row, Irresistible is the gold shade that I have all over my lid today. You guys will see in the demo. It is just such a stunning, perfect gold shade. I'm not one for golds on my lids, to be completely honest, because some of them I feel look a little too yellowy or a little too antique-y, bronzy golds, but I don't know how to explain it. This is just the perfect gold. It's so metallic, it's so sparkly, but so smooth. It doesn't have a lot of fallout, and I just really love it. It truly is so irresistible. It's that perfect gold. The name fits it perfectly. Moving on to some of the mattes, next is Painkiller. I believe Nikkie named this Painkiller, if I remember correctly, because she was saying how it was kind of always hard to find that perfect transition shade. So now that she puts one in this palette, it's kind of like it kills the pain of searching for that perfect transition shade. You guys know what I mean? So again, it's just like that perfect mid-tone neutral brown that'll work for everyone in the crease. I really love it. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. I do have it in my crease today as well. Next, a dark chocolate brown is always my favorite in a palette. I just gravitate toward those shades so much. This one is called Makeup and Chill. It is so pigmented and it is just like that beautiful hot chocolate, like deep rich brown, and I love putting this on my outer corner. I think this would be stunning all over the lid as eyeliner smudged on the lower lash line. I just think it's just one of those deep browns that everyone needs to have in a palette and everyone needs to have in their makeup collection. Next, moving on to more of the more fun shades. The next one is Mystic Hour, which is, oh my god, the most beautiful, the most pigmented, the most smooth teal I have ever tried. I'm not being dramatic, you guys. I love these eyeshadows so much. They just swatch so beautifully. They're so soft. Like, look at that. That is crazy. You guys will see in the up close swatch how amazing this is. It's just like kind of like that perfect mermaid blue, and it is called Mystic Hour. The purple is probably one of my favorite standout shades in the palette as well. I have this smoked underneath my lash line today, and it is called Wham Bam. So Nikkie was saying how she had some trouble formulating the shade because she just wanted the color to be perfect, and I believe she said she got the color in a Too Faced meeting and she saw someone's like cup or straw and it just had like that bright purple shade, and she was like, that's the shade I want in the palette. So again, it not disappointing whatsoever for a colorful shade. So creamy, so vibrant, such a beautiful purple, and again, that is called Wham Bam. The last shadow in here is the black shade, and it is called Wanted, a super duper pigmented black. Some palettes don't have blacks, but I absolutely love when a palette has black. I just think it makes it so much better because the black is so versatile. And again, it is just so deep, dark, and it is called Wanted. All the eyeshadows in this palette are absolutely amazing. Again, the shimmers are super smooth. The metallics are amazing. The mattes are really nice and creamy and buttery. I have nothing bad to say about these eyeshadows whatsoever. I haven't put all of them on my eyes, but I just have like a really good feeling that all of them are going to be so good, and I'm definitely going to love this palette into the fall months. The rest of these products down here I think Too Faced already had. I don't think Nikkie formulated any of these colors, but I could be wrong. So again, the blushes are I Will Always Love You, which is like a beautiful peachy orange blush, and Justify My Love, which is a beautiful fuchsia pink blush. And then we have my favorite Ride or Die bronzer, the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. You guys know I love. And then for the highlight in here, it was actually a eyeshadow in the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, the Champagne Truffle shade. And the highlighter in here, I have to say, is probably my biggest negative about the palette, especially being from NikkieTutorials. I just expected the highlighter shade to be just so much more intense, so much more glam. And I have it on my face today, and it is poppin', but like, I did have to build it up a lot, and that was kind of disappointing. When I swatched it, I expected it to be like, whoa, like that highlight is blinding, because Nikkie's highlight is always so blinding. Excuse my fingers, they're so disgusting. But it was kind of just like a little bit of a disappointment for me, honestly. Like, I'm not in love with the highlight shade. It's beautiful, but I don't think that it's amazing, and I probably won't be using it as often as I thought I would. All right, guys, so that concludes like the details and my thoughts on the palette and the swatches and things like that. But now if you guys want to see the demo and me applying the eyeshadows and putting the products on my face, just keep on watching. First, I'm going in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance that comes with the little set. Again, this is the deluxe sample. This will last forever, and I love this primer so much, so I'm just applying that straight with my finger onto my eyelid, and I really love this. It's not greasy and really locks in the shadows. Then I'm going in with the shade Ivy, just the white shade on the top left, and setting that primer just to make sure that it is not sticky and my shadows blend smoothly on top. I'm taking Painkiller as my transition shade in my crease, and I'm going in with my MAC 217 just to place the color from inner to outer corner, and then I'm blending it with my Wet n Wild crease brush to make everything nice and blended and diffused. I'm going into Makeup and Chill, which has to be my favorite shade in the palette. I'm applying this on the outer V on my eye and up into the crease. I really wanted this to be a little deeper and just to add a little more smokiness, so that is what I did. And these dark brown shades are my absolute favorite, like I said in the review, and this one is so beautiful and blends so nicely as well. For all over my lid, I'm taking Irresistible, such a beautiful gold, and I'm just packing that on my lid with my finger. I'm doing one final blend, and then I'm just going to apply my eyeliner. I'm using the Too Faced sketch marker that came in the bundle. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the formula. I love how black it is, and the application. It was so easy to do my winged liner, and I really love this and think I'm going to be reaching for this a lot. I'm going back into the shade Ivy and just popping this on my brow bone to highlight. For my inner corner, I'm taking a mixture of sugar-coated and frosted yum and just popping that on my inner corner with a little pencil brush. And then I'm going into the shade Wham Bam for my lower lash line. This is kind of like the fun pop of color part of the look. And I'm smudging this on my lower lash line with another pencil brush, and then I'm going to go in and blend that out with my Sigma E40. I'm using the little Better Than Sex in the purple formula that came with the kit, and I told you guys I would let you guys know how I felt about it, so I just want to say I think the concept of it is beautiful. I love the color. I'm just not the biggest fan of the formula of the mascara in general. I have really short lashes, and I feel like it doesn't provide a lot of length as it does volume, so I do like it mixed in with a lengthening mascara, but it is not my favorite on its own, and I do find that it flakes a little bit. And then here I'm just going in with the Chocolate Soleil bronzer around the perimeters of my face. I Will Always Love You is the blush that I chose today, just a really pretty peachy shade, and I'm applying it on the apples of my cheeks and back towards my contour. I'm highlighting with Champagne Truffle, obviously, with my little e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I'm applying this on the tops of my cheekbones and on the tip of my nose. And as I said, I did feel like I had to kind of pack it on, so I wasn't super impressed with this highlight, but it's really pretty. And if you like something a little more subtle, I do recommend this. Alright guys, so that concludes my review and demo on the NikkieTutorials and Too Faced Power Makeup Palette and Bundle. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this review and I really hope it was helpful. Again, just one more quick overview. I think this palette is 100% worth it. I think everything about this palette is stunning, amazing, beautiful, pigmented. Again, just a little bit disappointed in the highlight shade. Everything you're getting in this little bundle is so worth it, especially for the price point. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and also don't forget to check out my social medias. I always have them on the screen right here, as well as listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!